Hello everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk and I'm going to be doing a bit of a Christmassy gift project. Great for your craft fairs, teacher gifts, co-worker gifts. You know, I've reeled them all off before. There's loads and loads of reasons that you can give somebody a little handmade gift, and what more reason than giving sweeties. Now I've picked these up somewhere in my local town. I've got a feeling I got them from Home Bargains, and they are white Skittles, so you don't know what colour they are, which is perfect for winter or Christmas projects. And my initial thought was that I would make snowman poop and then I just decided that were a bit unelegant. So from a packaging, to keep costs down, I'm using these, which I found. Again, I found them locally. You could just use a cello bag, but these are actual icing bags, disposable icing bags. So they're in like a cone shape. So ideal for sweets. So I'm just going to pour some of these in. Just have a look round. You can always think of things to use in your crafting, like these icing bags. So I'm going to use no more than half a bag, and then one bag will do too. You could give less. Shall I give a bit less? No, we won't be mean. So you know, half a bag, that's two. I'm going to make two gifts with that. Now I know straight away that I'm going to have a lot of bulk left at the top, so I'm just going to trim some of that off. And I'm going to use my pinking shears. So I don't want all that as much at the top. So I'm using these because they've got the, I'll just do it like that, you know, the zigzag pattern. Just makes it a bit fancier. So I'm just cutting some of the bulk away. And then we're going to get them down into that corner. And then I'm going to use some, what am I using? Twine. Use Stampin' Up! Twine. And we're going to wrap it around to secure it shut. And again, this is a quick project. You can't get any quicker than just decorating and packaging sweeties. And if you're doing craft fair, in my experience from when I've done craft fairs, the sweets are the thing that sell out. You can, you know, sometimes be taking handmade projects home with you, which is no big deal. You just use them again the next time. But sweeties always attract children to your stall, and then that in turn attracts the mums and dads and grandmas to come and have a look. And you know, it's normally everybody. Not everybody can want to buy, say for example, a mini album or I just want to trim that, or a decorated box, because it's quite, you know, it's a taste thing. Some people might not like them, but everybody likes sweets. I don't think I've met anybody that doesn't yet. So that's that, just quickly tied there. But obviously we're not going to leave it like that. We're going to decorate. And Stampin' Up! I've got some awesome stuff to decorate. I've got sequin trim, I've got felt, I've got ribbons, I've got all sorts of stuff. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use yet. But one thing I do know I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cookie cutter bundle. Now I purchased this last year and they have carried it forward. It is still available, and so I'm using it again. You know, I'm going to use it and get my money's worth. If you don't have this set, I would advise getting it, because I wouldn't imagine they'd carry it for another year. And it's so versatile and it's brilliant for your Christmas crafts. If you're making Christmas crafts in bulk, you can't go wrong with this set. Now, because I don't want to choose something that's specific, not everybody celebrates Christmas. You know, in the traditional sense. So I'm going for the Eskimo, so it's more of a winter theme. Okay, so it suits anybody then. It's not specific, it suits anybody. So I'm getting my little Eskimo. I'm going to stamp him. I'm going to use Memento because I'm going to colour him in. Let me just practice stamp, because I've not used this ink in a long time. It might be a bit on the dry side. Might need to re-ink it. Plenty on. I think I need to re-ink that pad. Plenty on. I'll stamp him about there, because I've got to bear in mind I need to leave room for the punch to line up. So that's him stamped, lovely. And then I'm also going to stamp just this tiny little tag here. And this is Iconic Christmas, and the main focus of this is a 2-layer or even 3-layer stamping. There's loads of different things you can do with the tree, but you're getting loads of little tiny bits in here as well, and I love this little tiny tag, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to stamp the little tag, and I'm also going to put a little gingerbread man on it. So let's just move that out of the way a minute, bring in a smaller block, and I'll use the same ink because it's out, and I'll stamp it, just giving myself room. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp on there, I'm going to use the little tiny gingerbread man and the little word that says for you. Okay, so let me just put my gingerbread man on there, just line him on the tag where I want him, and the sentiment would go there. So I've got them more or less lined up where I want them, and then I'm going to just press my block on like so. So those two stamps are now lined up, and I know they're going to fit on my little tag, and I can stamp them both at the same time. So I'll stamp them on that. Just give it a rock because my ink pad is a little bit dry. There you go, we've got some lovely stamping. I can move that out of the way now. Put my lid on that. So first of all, I will just cut my little tag out. Just leaving a tiny line all the way around. I love little tiny teeny weeny things. I think they look really cute, and if you're doing smaller projects, this is perfect. Say if you're doing some little envelope pouches, for example, I love doing those, then this is a nice little tag for a small project instead of having one of the bigger tags. So it's a good idea. I'll just trim that a bit better because it's a bit wonky. Right, so that's that done, and now I'm going to punch out my Eskimo. I'm not going to say whether it's a boy or a girl. Get myself in a whole heap of trouble when I try and suggest whether it's a boy or a girl. It's just an Eskimo. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just using, what's this one? Sahara Sand. I wanted crumb cake really. I'll use crumb cake, not Sahara Sand. Crumb cake. I'm just going to colour my little gingerbread man. Like so. Okay, that's he's done, and then I'm just going to get my little Stampin' Up! Hole punch, and I'm going to punch a little tiny hole. Sorry, I'm just lining it up so I can see what I'm doing. Might go through the gingerbread man's head a bit there. I've stamped him a bit too high up. Not to worry, I should have stamped him a bit lower down. Maybe punch the hole and then stamp your gingerbread man. But there you go. Not to worry because I do have one that I made earlier. So we'll swap it. Right, so now I'm going to colour in my Eskimo. I think I'll have the dark colour on the bottom. What's this colour here? Tempting Turquoise. It's a nice wintry blue colour. Look at that, it's fantastic. I'll just put some detail on his little waistband and cuffs there, just to add a bit more colour. There we go, make him look cute. I'm not going to colour his face because I would think Eskimos are quite pale because it's freezing. So I'm gonna leave the Eskimo with a pale face. Okay, and this is, what colour's this? Pool Party. Lovely, lovely colour. There we go. I'll just do his gloves. Or her gloves. Right, now what I also want to do is just add a little bit of glitter. Do I do it with wing Castella? I might just do it with wing Castella because it's just easier for me. Let me just find my wing Castella. I do also have one of these jelly roll pens which is glittery. I think it's that one, which are really nice. It's non-stamping up, so it's contraband. Let me just see if that's my glittery one. Yeah, it's non-contraband, so it's you know, a bit naughty, but if I just colour that with my sparkly jelly roll pen, it just adds that little bit of glitter. It's just an alternative. In case you don't have a wing Castella, you can use a glitter gel pen, okay? But I do have my wing Castella as well. I'm just going to make sure that it's running out, so I'm just going to flick over. This doesn't always you know, show up brilliantly on camera, but when it's in your hand in real life, it's super sparkly. It really is, but it's sparkly without being gaudy. It's a subtle sparkle, and it's really, really pretty. So it is worth a purchase. So those are done now. So now I want to attach these. Let me think how I'm going to attach my... I think I'm just going to attach him with some fast fuse. I'm going to put him in the centre. Why not? I'm going to put him in the centre of my packaging, and I will fan that out. And then I'm going to use some of the lovely Stampin' Up! Ribbons. I've got a few different ones here to tie around. Make a nice sort of layered look. Tie that one. And again, tie. And then I've got this ombre one as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Starts from the darker blue down to the white, so I'm going to tie that on as well. Just to give like a tassely look to the top of my package. Just makes it look pretty. You can tie it in a bow if you want. Not doing a bow today. I'm not doing a bow. No, I am. I'm doing a bow. I've changed my mind. I'm doing a bow because that's not laying straight and that would annoy me. So I am. I'm doing a bow. I can change my mind if I want. So that dangles down nicely like so. Now I'm going to attach my little gift tag. Now I could just do it with string and tie it around the bow. I happen to have these, which are little garment pins, which you know you get off eBay or AliExpress in China or whatever, and it's just easier than fiddling with string, to be honest. And then what I've always got as well is, and if you're a crafter, you probably have got a heap of these little charms. You know, you buy them thinking they're going to be useful, and then you end up like me with a great big tub of them. So I'm going to use one of these, and I might just have this little snowman. I think he's quite cute, rather than the metal ones. So I'm threading the charm on, then I'm putting my little tag on, and then I'm just going to attach it to the centre of my bow, without stabbing myself. As I say, if you don't have any of these little pins, you can just tie it on with more twine. But there you go, that's really cute. It's not going to lie flat because it's on camera. But there you go. I think that's really cute. Can you see that? Hello, he's got a little snowman. Oh, he's cute, him. So there you go, easy peasy dragon sneezer for your craft fairs, and they will fly out. Alright, I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.